Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is beginning of Unit 5, the mole. Okay, so now I'm making these videos so that you can use this to help yourself. If you're absent, you follow these videos for notes, or if you want extra tutorial as a supplement to what we do in class, ladies and gentlemen, please follow along and complete these assignments. And if you need help, you always come to me before school or after school for that additional help. And so, review these videos. I go through these to help you get ready for class, to help you learn these materials. So don't rely on these solely. You need to do your work in class, pay attention in class still, and come to tutoring when you need help. Okay? So the first thing we're going to start with is the gram formula mass, or sometimes, or very common, it's called the molar mass. And this unit, you learn a lot about this concept called the mole. Okay? And the mole is really just a unit. Okay, it's a unit of measurement. It's there's a lot in the mole about the mole. You can get the mass from a mole of something. You can get the number of particles, and so today we'll focus on the mass. Okay, the mass of these things. As we know, these compounds, we know how to name them now. It's really nice to see how far we've gone. Okay, things like Na2SO4, that would be sodium sulfate. Fe2SO33, iron 3 sulfite, right? NH42SO4, ammonium sulfate, and then calcium nitrate there. Then carbonic acid, sodium chloride, magnesium phosphate, calcium carbonate. So we've gone a long way as far as in recognizing these compounds. So you're on the right track. Okay, so to do these problems, you need two things. You need a nice handy-dandy periodic table, okay, and a calculator. Alright, nice calculator. Your phone calculator works just fine. So I probably will use my phone calculator just to show you so that you too can do this at home. Right, phone calculator. So all you need is add, subtract, really add and multiply. Add and multiply. Alright, so the steps to do this. First thing, what you're going to do is you're going to list all the elements that you see. We'll start with Na2SO4. So Na, sulfur, and oxygen. Okay, that's the three elements you should see on that one. Then count how many of each. We have 2 sodiums, 1 sulfur, and 4 oxygens. All right. And what you'll do next is find the mass of these and then add them all together. Okay, let me zoom in real quick here. One more. Okay, 2 sodium. So sodium, 2 times sodium, so whatever the mass of sodium is, we need to multiply by 2. Whatever the mass of sulfur is, we multiply by 1. So that's really nice. So if you look at your periodic table, where's the mass of sodium? There's sodium right there. And the mass is 22.99. Okay, so for the sake of making things a little neater, we'll always round to 1 decimal place. Okay, 1 decimal place. Sodium 22.99, we'll round it to 23.0. Always have that 1 decimal place after the decimal. So 2 times 23 is 46. All right, sulfur. Let's look for sulfur. 32.06. So 0.06, the 6 will help make us round that 0 to 32.1. Okay? If you don't know how to round, please go back and learn how to go round. I don't know. You should know that by now. And then oxygen here, 15.999. It'll be 16.0. And so this one's 32 times 1. 16 times 4 is 64.0. And then I'll go ahead and, some of you can do this in your head, but it's 46 plus 32.1 plus 64.0. And that's 142.1. And the unit is grams per mole. For every mole, this is 142 grams. It's 142 grams per mole. Okay? So, pretty basic, pretty easy. So let's do one that's a little different. Look, NH4 2SO4. Let's do that one. NH4. We see N, list all the elements H, S, and O. 4 elements. How many nitrogen? Notice there's a little 2 outside right here. It tells you that there's 2 NH4. NH4, NH4. So then you have to multiply that through. So that's 2N, 8 H's. Okay. And SO4, there's only one SO4. So 1 S and 4 O's. Okay. So again, when there's parentheses outside, you got to multiply it through. So if you were to work on the one above here, Fe and S and O, there's only 2 irons. How many sulfur do we have? Take this 3 outside, multiply them through everything inside the parentheses. Multiply everything inside the parentheses. So 3 S's and 9 O's. Okay. We'll get the masses of these. 2 times 8 times 1 times 4 times 2 times the mass of nitrogen is 14.007 right there. 14.007. So that's 14.0. Hydrogen, all the way over here, 1.008. So it's just 1.0. Sulfur, we did it earlier, 32.1. Oxygen, we did it earlier as well, which is 16.0. Okay, so multiply those through. 2 times 14 is 28. 8 times 1 is 8. 1 times 32 is 32.1. 4 times 16 again is 64. Let's add them all up with a calculator here. 28 plus 8 plus 32.1 plus 64. 132.1 grams per mole. So after you're finished, ladies and gentlemen, these are the answers that I came up with. I think they're all correct. So the top 2 there, 74.6, 18.0, and then 164.1, 62, 230.9. Go on, move it like that. So check your answers there. Make sure they match with mine. If they don't, check your work again. If your work is still correct, then I might have made a mistake. And so we'll fix that if I did make a mistake. And so I hope I didn't. So good luck.